Hello, how are you? I am back again. Sorry, I just wanted to like fluff my hair. There we go. Got such a big forehead. Anyway, whatever. I'm back again because I've got something much more exciting to tell you about than my big forehead. I've got a new handbag and I'm so happy, I'm so excited, I'm so overjoyed to share it with you. It's been on my wish list for a little while now and I have had my first jab. I have had my first part of my vaccine, which I'm super excited about. I had the Pfizer, I felt really good. It didn't hurt going in, like at all. It was like the merest scratch. You do have to wait 15 minutes, which was kind of annoying because I didn't have my sunglasses with me and I waited outside, but whatever, it's fine. And then, yeah, I felt fine. I had a bit of a sore, achy arm. I had crazy dreams that night, but that's fine. And then last night I felt tired and that was it, like done. Anyway, so I feel really good. I'm gonna be leaving the house soon. Now that I've had my first jab, I'm actually thinking I might book a hair appointment. I'm gonna wait a couple of weeks until the vaccine takes effect, but I think I might have it after vaccine number 1 rather than waiting for vaccine number 2. So yeah, everything's gonna change. When I get my hair cut, my whole life is gonna change. Anyway, let me show you my bag because it's really beautiful. I'm so excited. It's been on my wish list for ages. It is the Cambridge Satchel Company Daisy bag. It's so beautiful. I love it so much and I'm just so thrilled to be sharing it with you. So here it is. I haven't used it outside yet because I haven't really been outside yet. I only had my jab like 2 days ago and I want to give it time to like take effect before I like leave the house, but I feel like I'm gonna do it soon. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm ready. It feels great. Anyway, here is my bag. This is my new outside world bag and I am pumped up about it. Also, if you are a fan of the Cambridge Satchel Company, you can get 10% off. I will put the link below. Basically, you have to sign up to the mailing list and they will email you with a 10% code, which I will also put below too, just saying. But yeah, it's really, really, really good and it's a really good way to get 10% off your perfect handbag. This one was £165, which would take it down to like 150-ish. Vague maths, you know how it is. Do the sums yourself, but you know, 150-ish, which I think is really good. And also you get free delivery over, I think, £150. So that's also good. But yeah, here is the bag. I'm gonna talk you through it because it's so special. Also, it is similar to the Poppy bag if you're a big fan, but this is different. It has more of a squared off, whereas the Poppy bag goes like this. This one, it still has the rounded edge, but it just scoops around at a slightly different angle, which I actually love. It kind of gives it more of a doctor's bag kind of feel. I think the clasp is different too, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But what the most significant difference is, which I love about this bag, is the fact that it has a base. The Poppy bag doesn't have a base. It doesn't have the feet. It can't stand up. So you do really have to either like lean it against something or you have to hang it off the back of your chair, which I don't love doing because I'm always worried it's going to get stolen. So this one's great because it literally can stand on a surface, which I love about it. Like I think that's such a good point. Like I do think the Poppy bag is gorgeous. I think the Daisy bag is gorgeous, but the fact that you can stand the Daisy bag up is a huge, huge, huge advantage. So anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. But yeah, it's beautiful. This is in the new colour. I want to say it's in the, I think it's called the Bluebell, I think. God, I should remember. And it's kind of a grey based blue. Very pretty colour, very wearable, kind of vintagey, very, very bluebelly. You obviously open it up with the little turny clasp and then on the inside, it literally is like very plain. Oh, I wrote myself a cheat sheet. I've just remembered I did write myself a cheat sheet. I will get that out. But on the inside, there's literally no lining. There is no inside pocket. There's no little slip pocket. There's no back pocket. It's just very, very, very simple, which I actually love. Like, I don't need all those little pockets. Sometimes they're just surplus to requirement. And it's very easy to get in and out of. I don't know about you guys. I love the look of an old satchel, but I do find all those buckles, like, they're quite annoying. I'm quite clumsy. I'm always in and out of my bag, like getting lipsticks or putting in my phone or taking out my phone. And I just find it so much easier to just go, boom, done. Do you know what I mean? Whereas like with a satchel, I'm very fumbly, you know, trying to undo all those like buckles and redo the buckles, and it's just not for me. I'm too clumsy. So this one is much more kind of user friendly, I think. So yeah, I love that about it, and it's just a more feminine shape, and actually because it's got really good depth, it fits a lot more in. I find a regular satchel is very slimline, and like unless you're carrying around an iPad, a book, a very thin bottle of water, which they do actually sell at Luxury Promise, which I think are really good. I really want to buy one. But yeah, you fit just like more in because it's got that good depth, but it still looks very much like a mid-size handbag. But yeah, I really like the claspiness, and it's branded clasp. It's got other branded hardware on it. I think the logo is around, I don't know. Oh, it's also got the logo on the back, which is nice and subtle. You can, of course, personalize your bag. I think you can put your initials in here. I haven't done that, mainly because I don't like my initials. I know that's a really weird thing to say, but I don't like my initials. They're KM, which I always think is weird because it's like Karen Millen. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So my initials are KM, which I always think look like Karen Millen. And when I don't shop in Karen Millen, I shop in Cambridge Satchel Company, I don't want people to be like, huh, you've got Karen Millen on your bag, but you know what I mean? I don't know. It's a weird problem that I have. Also, I have been engaged for a really long time. Here is my ring. Isn't it pretty? And we haven't got married. It's been like 6 years. I'm that person who's probably going to get married at like the 10-year anniversary. But yeah, we've been engaged for like literally 6 years. So I know that one day we're going to do it. We're going to bite the bullet. We're going to get married. But until then, I don't want to use KM, which is obviously on my old initials. But I don't also want to use my new initials because I haven't done it yet. They're not my initials to use. But then when I do get married, I don't want to be stuck with everything with old initials. Do you know what I mean? So also, I don't have a middle name, which is very unusual. I'm very upset about it. But I might, when I change my name, I might add in a middle name. So I'm just saying that my name is very to be confirmed. That's all I'm going to say. Very to be confirmed. So there is no initial on my bag because of so many issues that I have. Yeah, so that is why I don't monogram it, but you can. And I think I wrote down how much it is to monogram. Yes, it's £7 per letter. So if I just wanted K, it would be £7. If I wanted KM, it would be 14. And if I wanted KM, I don't know, whatever. If I wanted 3, it would be £21. But then you can get up to 8 letters. And from 4 to 8 letters, it becomes a flat fee of just £28. So if I wanted the full Kirsty, it would be £28. But I'm not going to because another issue I have, I don't actually like my first name either. So I'll never get anything monogrammed with just Kirsty. I've got so many issues, haven't I? It's a problem. Anyway, so what else have I got on my cheat sheet? Yes, the measurements. Let me talk you through the measurements. So it's 11 inches wide, 7 inches tall, and 5.5 inches deep. So if you have a ruler handy, that will give you a good indication of how big it is. It's basically a bit like a 30-centimeter ruler, maybe a bit bigger, but it's a nice chunky size. Like I think it's a really flattering size as well. It's not too big, not too small. Definitely fits a lot in. Like you could fit a bottle of water in, you could fit a book, you could fit a camera. You could fit a lot in here, to be honest. It's a really good usable size. I can't remember if I already told you, but there is also a logo embossed onto the back. What else do we need to talk about? Oh, ways to wear. Let's talk about the ways to wear. So you can, of course, carry it as a top handle bag, which I think is the cutest way to wear it. I think it's kind of like the way it was designed to be worn. I think it's so adorable this way. I just think it's Such a cute little bag to be worn as a top handle bag. You can wear it with like a vintage dress, you can wear it with like jeans and a Breton and a little blazer. Like, it's so cute, and I just think using it as a top handle bag is adorable. However, it does come with an adjustable strap, which you can just click on. I usually put one on the front of the bag and one on the back here. You just attach onto the D-rings, which are on the top handle bag. So I usually do it that way, but whatever works for you. And then the strap is adjustable, so you can wear it as a long shoulder bag, or you can wear it as a crossbody bag, which is really nice. I would say if you are a larger chested lady like I am, I would say I personally only wear bags as a crossbody in the winter when I'm wearing like a winter coat, which is quite sturdy and structured, because otherwise I do get this kind of weird petition across my boobs, which I don't really love. I don't love the shape of it, so I tend to wear bags like this as a top handle bag or as a shoulder bag in the summer, and then in the winter when I'm wearing like a big rigid coat, I feel a lot more confident wearing it as a crossbody bag. Just a little from me to you. Oh, I nearly knocked over my flamingo. Yeah, what else have I got to share? The hardware is very nice quality. It's a pale gold. I think it's like, I can't remember what it's made of. Maybe a brass, maybe like a nickel free alloy. I'm not even sure. Oh, the grain of the leather. I really love the grain of the leather. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a slight texture running through. It's not completely smooth. I really like that about it. I think it's just a really nice, I like it. I like a little bit of a grain. I like a little bit of a texture. I just think it's nice, and I think it ages well. And also, if you are quite like clumsy like me and you scratch your bag with your nails, it's a lot more forgiving. Whereas if it's a smooth bag, you see everything. So the grain helps keep it nicer for longer, especially if you're clumsy with your nails. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, I know, caring for your bag. How to care for your bag. So first of all, try to avoid wearing it in the rain, in showers and downpour. Obviously, sometimes in England, the rain just happens. You know, you can't stop it. So if the rain does kind of come out of nowhere, then and you do get it wet, just let it dry, just wipe it clean and dry with a kind of a colourless kind of flannel or towel, just to kind of get the excess water off. You don't want to use anything like a J-cloth, because that has blue dye in it and that can run the dye on. I don't know if you've ever had that problem, but it can happen. So yeah, do be careful of what you use on it. Just personally, I would say just like a clean dry tea towel, flannel towel, whatever, just wipe off the excess water and then allow it to dry naturally. That's a really good way of doing it. There is also a leather cleaner that you can use if you do want to kind of give it a polish. Giving it a polish once in a while is a really good thing to do. It will just feed the leather, nourish it, give it kind of like a nice shine, just kind of bring it back to life, and it will also help get any dirt, grubbiness, food stains. I don't know, I drop a lot of food. Sometimes it goes on my bag, but that will help get any kind of like dirt and grot off. It kind of works a bit like a cleansing oil for your face. But yeah, that will really help. And I use it's called the Connell, I think it is, leather cream, which I find really good. And actually that's the exact same one that Cambridge Satchel company recommend. So that's a really good leather cleaner. But I would say to do a test patch, I would personally say either on the strap or somewhere like here where it's not very visible, in case you're not happy with it. But it's always good to do a test patch, or you could do it on the base of the bag. That's another good place to test patch. But yeah, so that's something to do with it. Don't store it in direct sunlight because it can fade. Don't store it in the airing cupboard, which sounds really weird, but apparently a lot of people store their handbags in airing cupboards, which is a really bad idea, because airing cupboards tend to be quite hot and dry, which can dry out the leather, which can then dry out the straps, which can make the straps weak. It just dries out the leather. It's good to have hydrated leather. That's why we use leather creams, and it's just good to have kind of hydrated leather, and putting it in an airing cupboard will really dry out the leather. And much like it would with your skin, it's just going to go brittle, it's going to crack, it's going to weaken. It's just not ideal. So don't put it in an airing cupboard. I would avoid putting it in the loft, just because lofts tend to be quite cold. You don't want any heat extremes, so you don't want anything too hot, too cold. Just keep it nice. Also, I would personally say, if you can, keep it in the dust bag, because if you don't use it for a couple of months, you don't want it getting dusty. Dust is dirty, dust can stain. I personally do like to use my bags and then put them in the dust bag. I just think it keeps them nicer for longer. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Not really. I mean, it's a pretty durable bag. It's the kind of bag that you can use every day, you can love, you can wear. You can get it in the rain, you can wear it pretty much everywhere. It will get a little bit of patina after a while, which I think is a nice thing. You can, you know, you can polish it, you can hydrate it, you can give it kind of more of a softness, a worn-in feel. It's still going to be beautiful. But yeah, it is nice to kind of keep it a little bit nicer for longer. And but yeah, I would definitely recommend maybe like after 6 months or a year, like putting on a leather cream and just feeding that leather, softening it up, making it just feel just so sumptuous and worn in, like it should. But yeah, I think that's kind of it. I've got my cheat sheet. Yes, it stands up. I told you about that. Oh, also the other thing I wanted to mention, this bag comes in blue, like this one, a lemony, kind of like a dusty lemony grey colour. It's very pretty. It also comes in French grey, which is gorgeous, and it comes in a navy as well. So if you don't like my colour, there is other colours. That is my bag. I love it. I think it's beautiful. It's just perfect for summer. It's perfect for like the outside world. Do you know what I mean? I can put my water in, I can put some snacks in, my phone charger, mask, I don't know, whatever I need, lipstick, joy. I'm so excited. I'm gonna go out, guys. I'm gonna go to the bloody hairdressers. It's gonna be amazing. Anyway, that is my video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like my bag. Let me know what you think of it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. And also I will link everything below, and I will also put like links for discount codes and stuff like that. So I hope that is of help. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again soon. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.